Good afternoon, everyone. This is Henry, and as we look at today's market, so much I believe really have to be approached with a short-term perspective. After the correction that the indices have seen, we had a respectable bounce today. A lot of this may be subject to the earnings that are due out this week, so with such a heavy focus there, we know that we got to be nimble, willing to adapt and change with this. But I want to show you what I see in this moment, and we're going to focus on the SPX. So, as we move into Friday, you can see that the market remained under pressure as it did most of the week, and then you get this little last decline that just ends off the end of day, end of week selling. Then from there, the reset that is the, I think just the reset of the monthly expirations that have expired. So everybody's all hedged up, ready for, tensions overseas to increase. The headlines are innumerable for things where you can look for more weakness, but none of that hits, right? You get this gap up that kind of puts anybody that went into the weekend short on their heels. So inside that, you start to sell off a little bit to open up the session. But look at how these corrections on a 5-minute chart stand out fairly cleanly. This correction and this correction were very similar to the corrective move that you saw in here, and that did help us find a bottom. It was also a unique convenience just having to fill the gap. But what is unique about more so the pattern than just the gap fill is that after that corrective move down into 49.69, we now start having more trend-like action. And you'll notice that inside this move up, if you were to take a measure of its point value, what you'll find is that 161.8% of it is right where we projected and failed at today's high. So if the idea is going to work, that is a wave 3, and we have one more, right? This is correcting down into 4, and we're going to get that 5th wave push, something that looks like 50-50. What you would like to see is that you stay outside the range of all of this. So a little bit of weakness tomorrow I'll have to tolerate. Something down into about, 49.98, maybe 94. But, if it gets below that, then this idea is busted and it's not going to work. The market is just more bearish. But if this little bit of weakness tomorrow morning does hold, I think you have a look up there at 50-50. And if we don't open up at that price, it may offer some intraday opportunity. So I hope you find that view helpful. If you have any other questions or comments, please do let me know. Otherwise, have a great rest of your afternoon, and I hope to see you in the Voodoo Room tomorrow. Hey traders, this is Henry with simplertrading.com. I wanted to thank you for watching today's video. I hope you found it helpful, and if so, be sure to click the like and subscribe buttons down below. If you would like to also see me putting these ideas into action and trading my own account live in front of you, be sure to sign up at simplertrading.com, and I hope to see you in the chat room sometime soon.